If you thought this Black Lives Matter march in Oakville on June 4th was big, an upcoming one is expected to be bigger. On Saturday, protesters will start their march at 3 p.m. at the Oakville Public Library Central Branch and is expected to make stops at George Square and Lakeside Park. Hamda Mohamed is one of the organizers who says this march will offer a platform for the Black community to speak about what life is like in Oakville.
Oakville is a very powerful city, and I think it is a very wealthy city, and it is a predominantly white city. And I think a lot of people live in this sort of Oakville bubble, which is what like me and my friends and my um, like classmates would talk about. Like there's like this bubble in Oakville, and we just thought that it was unfair that these individuals with so much like monetary power, financial power, are kind of allowing themselves to kind of just ignore it. And we're like, no, we're gonna disrupt you. We're gonna bring it here because it's not an American thing, a Toronto thing. It's like a worldwide thing. It's a North American thing. It's just as Canadian as it is American. So that was what we were trying to do. Just bring it to here, not allow people to kind of close their little doors and just ignore it, you know?
Mohamed has gone through some struggles herself as a person of color in Oakville and doesn't want to see these same feelings pass on to future generations.
Like I'm in high school. I'm graduating this year, and I think there's like 15 other Black students in my grade. So there's never very many Black people that I'm around. And I suffered a lot like when I was younger with like this idea of like what like being Black. Like I hated it, and I would always like try to just fit in as hard as I could with the other like white folks, but like I couldn't. Like I don't look like them, so I think that like even just like the self hate or just the realization that you like students of color have to go through, I think is just it sucks, especially when you're surrounded by white people all the time. I think it's difficult to just not be around people your age who look like you.
Will marches like these be the beginning of true change? Mohamed says she has faith it will.
I think because just it's everywhere, right? Like this is now the biggest civil rights movement, right? Which is insane because it's just not only every state in like the U.S., but it's cross continents, like everywhere is protesting and changes being made. Like the Minneapolis police department is being disbanded now, which is progress, right? Like people are listening now, and I think quarantine has allowed people to just kind of have time to like go out and just be loud. Do I think things will change? Yes, I hope so. We realize we have a platform now, so we definitely are going to keep things going.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Melissa Candelaria.